Good morning and welcome to the Thursday morning intention, June 3rd. So if you could find a place for the next 30 minutes or so where you could lie down or sit down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. We're going to intend some reality of our choosing. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And on the exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And then the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time, maybe you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could envision breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. Now we're going to bring our focus to the body. Make sure there's no tension hiding there. Bring your awareness to your feet right now. And simply ask your feet to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on our ankles and our shins and our calves and our knees. Feel everything just relax right now. Your upper legs, your buttocks, pelvic area, hips, everything loosens. And then focus on your rib cage, your breast, your chest, your full back and spine, inner organs. Everything just softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention to the skin of our scalp. That's where tension can hide a lot. Release any tension you feel there right now. Feel the area loosen. Release. Almost as if you could wiggle your ears. And then we focus on the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up, receive the breath of life. And then we see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We're actually going to invite it now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Just rest. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air this morning to deal with them. Picture yourself on the ground, looking up at the sky, seeing all your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. And they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to witness or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. And if you do get snagged up by one and carried away on a wild ride, that's normal, this happens. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. It's just the practice of bringing yourself back. And if you were on the ground and your thoughts are up in the sky where you're observing them, that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. We can explore that a little bit here. Now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to feel this journey very viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. You hear the soft padding of your bare feet as you touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it or a wall has been built. What I want you to realize is that this is your heart. And even though we put up protective barriers, you have full access to it at all times. So let's go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating. The gates creaking open, and perhaps a bridge is appearing over a moat that's been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. Brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe, so secure, and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now so we can experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's very pure. It draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures, and it doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it is really just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. They are also you. We are all one being, all one consciousness. All the same pie and slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of right now, in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. We're going to start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. We can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend that to your friends and your family as well. Witness the relief and wonderment on their faces. And then out to your community, and then circle the entire world with it. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and right now lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us was seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're being fulfilled on many levels when we're following our path. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day, of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with our ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadow and over the bumps. But today, let's focus on celebrating this incredible existence together in song, in music, dancing, in laughter, in playing. My chest is just expanding with joy at the thought of it. Feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, witnessing the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here today. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one, at least that everybody's feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, it all falls away. We naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. So freeing. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all of the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into higher resonance frequencies that are more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful intention, I'd like you to just stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Whether you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're gone for an early morning bike ride, feeling the nice cool breeze against your cheek, or you're out with your family on a picnic, marveling at their shining faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop right now and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. Drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Well, now I'd like to connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this beautiful life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, love, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'd like you to take this beautiful intention, a reality that you've made, and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life and intensity. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light and love and healing and energy. Good job. I love doing that. I always feel so light and tingly. I feel that energy moving around the world, causing all the other pockets of the same energy to light up in response. So wiggle your fingers and toes. Now we're going to come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around as well a little bit. And when you're ready to also come back into the room, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point in your day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand, quickly, and often. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We'll just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in alignment with who we truly are, creating the reality around us of our choosing, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in this way for these intentions, exponentially by magnitudes, actually. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. Looks like another beautiful day out there. Enjoy yourself, and maybe at the end of the day tonight, before you go to sleep, take one more single conscious breath of intention. Allow that to just bring you into your dreamland in the night, and see what that does for you. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for the next intention.